Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Heroes of the Storm Team LE, and also making it the first appearance of Malthael with Sinvicta. What's up, man?
Hello, what's going on? How's it going?
It goes. Are you excited to be playing Malthael?
Yeah, this is going to be the official first look video here on my channel. I usually do these solo, but Mathis was like, hey, if we don't do a game, I'm going to take full ownership of Team LE, and we're going to move over to Alaska.
It's that easy, actually. It's like, it's really just that easy.
Yeah, we don't have any sort of upper organization. We just say, okay, well, I guess Mathis is the team owner now. His leopard decided that he was going to buy a majority stake in the team.
Hell yeah.
He got a monster crit on the Siren boss in Darkest Dungeon, and that somehow carried over to Heroes of the Storm. So he's just that good.
Well,
he looks sick. Like, he looks like, I mean, he's probably the most metal looking hero we've got.
Yeah, I was going to say, like,
straight up with you.
Like I said to you before we started recording, like, he looks visually, like, really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I've not played Malthael at all. I did not test him on the PTR. I haven't even gotten a chance to do a try mode here. So this is going to literally be the first time I ever played him. So if you see a lot of bad Malthael plays, which you're probably going to see anyway, just keep in mind that I have never played this hero. And also this is going to be the first time I'm playing him against humans as well. So I try to keep the first look experience as genuine as possible just to give my overall first impressions on him. And I'm looking through some of his talents. He seems like he plays almost similar to. It looks like it's a mix between old school Illidan with the Reaper's Mark talent or a trait that he has on top of Zool with Wraith Strike and everything like that. And Zool's pretty fun. So I've heard good things. I've heard not so good things about Malthael. I'm going to suspend my disbelief and sort of keep my criticism tempered, I guess. But yeah. You're going with Zagara again, huh?
Yeah, I feel the Zerg push. I want to play a Zerg. You know it's your first time playing Malthael, so you know you're gonna get Towers of Doom or Hanamura. So
yeah,
it's gonna happen.
They actually increased the they've increased the map rotation now to include 13 maps.
Oh my God.
In the quick match rotation, and I should also mention that there's no rotation anymore for quick match, AI, or unranked. The only mode in the game that has a map rotation now is Hero League and Team League. So we will get we could get Towers of Doom or Hanamura, or we could get an old school favorite like Dragonshire or even Blackheart's Bay, if you remember that map.
Yep.
It's been forever.
It has been forever. Anything other than Towers of Doom, man. I'm fucking sick of that. I'm so sick of it, man. So when I played on Kate's stream the other night, we got Brax's Holdout, one of the 3 maps that we ever get. Brax's Holdout, Hanamura, Towers of Doom. That's it. That's all I ever play. It's the curse.
But I mean, if you had to choose between one of those maps, though, like
I'll take
gotta
Brax's.
play Towers of Doom.
Really, Towers of Doom?
Well, the only thing that I'll say about Towers of Doom is that over Brax's Holdout is that it's a 3-lane map. And you can get some pretty interesting fights that happen over the altars, because I mean it has all the best parts of the Curse of the Ravenlord, the Cursed Hollowed map. Yeah. But it also has the worst parts of Hanamura, which came out after the map. That's beside the fact that we can't directly attack the core.
Yeah, no, that's the problem.
That's the only thing I will say that's the only thing that saves it for me over Brax's Holdout is the fact that it is a 3-lane map. So that keeps your build options as high, like much higher than normal, as opposed to going up on like on 2-lane map, even with Haunted Mines. I mean, I don't know. I'm sort of coming down from the whole we have Haunted Mines back nostalgia trip that I was on, and I'm not really too keen on the map. I don't know why. I just can't get down with 2-lane maps. I really can't.
Well, there's a lot less flexibility in your strategy when it goes down to 2-lane. Like you're bouncing between 2 lanes. You don't have the map is immediately smaller, so tactical sneak ups and stuff like that is just not as possible.
And if you have a hero that's by the way, we're only speaking in part of quick match because it's completely random, and this would be completely alleviated by them just giving us a veto option.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's beside the point. But if you are randoming up into quick match or in versus AI or whatever, and you want to oh yeah, I saw Mathis do this really awesome regen globe build for Uther. I'm going to try it out. And then you get a 2-lane map. It's like, okay, well, I guess we're just SOL then, because there's not that many mobs that spawn, comparatively speaking, on a 2-lane map versus a 3.
Team.
So we've got a lot of damage on this team.
Yeah.
Speaking of Zool, there's Zool outside the Butcher
we
as well.
got 2 pushers as well. All right, I can take Tomb of the Spider Queen. I can take that.
Two of the Spire Queen. This is gonna be good. We are going up against a 4-stack.
Yeah. No, we're a soft 5-stack though.
Their Malthael is level 942.
It's all right.
As opposed to my paltry 520 and 72.
Yeah, but you're nothing compared to my 87.
That is kind of true. And you also have an Abathur instead of my really cool looking level 40 Alpha. Yeah. I will never change that, by the way.
Why would you? That's a mark of pride, sir.
Yeah. Not many people got to level 40 in the technical Alpha. Or I should say, let me rephrase that. Not many people are as giant of a loser as I am to have gotten level 40 in the technical Alpha.
Goddamn.
And we're here towards the tail end of E3 2017, Mathis.
Well, now we've got, what, 3 days of show floor.
Yep. It's going to be, I mean, I like how E3 went from like it's just going to be sort of like a weekend expo extravaganza to now it's like a whole month.
Yeah, it's ridiculous
for everybody.
It's like Christmas. It just, or Black Friday. It just gets longer and longer and longer.
Yeah, I mean, Christmas is now starting in June, apparently, according to a couple people. So that's
nice,
pretty neat.
Basic horse, nerd.
Oh, I didn't even change my announcer. Well, now I really look like a scrub. I'm gonna party with you up in the top lane, just because I don't know Malthael's soloing capability if he has one at all. But going over his abilities real quickly here, the Reaper's Mark, it basically
Should I go mid?
Sort of applies.
Nobody's going.
Say it again.
Nobody's going mid.
Asmodan or Azul should go mid, but I'm gonna stick with you regardless.
Okay,
so.
let's go.
Going over Malthael's ability really quickly, in case you did not see the hero spotlight, which I will be putting in the link down below as well. His trait's gonna be Reaper's Mark. Reaper's Mark basically sort of applies itself with every basic attacks, or I believe it also applies with abilities. And basically, they reveal they take damage, a damage over time equal to basically 2.5% of the maximum health every second that Reaper's Mark is on someone. His Q ability is going to be Soul Rip, which is basically going to, whenever I have a Reaper's Mark on somebody, it will basically just deal a little bit of extra damage. You also have to watch out for Thrall. Thrall did get a visual an update, so keep in mind, don't get hit by his Feral Spirit. That's all I can say, or his Chain Lightning. His Wraith Strike is basically it instantly. I'm trying to help you.
Nah, it's fine. I just kept getting yanked in over and over and over.
Yeah. His Wraith Strike is basically going to be a teleportation, which is going to allow me to go to the whoever I have a Reaper's Mark on. Let's see right here. I'm trying to get away from Kerrigan. Getting away from Kerrigan. Still trying to get away from Kerrigan.
You got away from Kerrigan, and Kerrigan's going to die for it.
Yep. And then his E, Death Shroud, that's basically going to do it. It's sort of like a. I'll just go ahead and show you all real quick. There you go. So you see Reaper's Strike right there, Reaper's Mark rather, on top of Li Ming. And I have absolutely no idea what talent build I'm going to go for. Again, this is all going to be sort of ad-lib here, as this is the first time I've ever played Malthael at all. I haven't even gotten a chance to try him in the shop. So, Mathis, you got to carry me, because I'm going to be kind of useless right now. Backing up. I think I will go for Fear the Reaper here, which is going to allow me to pass through enemy units.
So many bad guys just destroying me.
Oh, there's Wraith Strike.
Good God.
I could not get away. I thought Butcher was going to go in. We could have had Li Ming there. And probably Thrall, too.
Butcher, yeah, he kind of stayed back.
They nerfed Thrall's passive healing from Frostwolf Resilience, by the way, by a whole lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's no longer. I mean, he can still do self healing, but it's not like incredible self healing anymore.
Okay, how are we gonna pull this back? Team fighting ain't working.
Well, the problem is that they've got a lot of crowd control with Kerrigan, and on top of that, we have to worry about getting pulled into an Azebo or a Thrall route.
Okay, and Thrall's dead at least.
Okay, Shroud range. Reaper's Mark duration for a total of 150 seconds. I like that. Let's try that.
The conquest begins.
Pretty sure I've done like no damage at all. There we go. So it looks like he uses his E to basically apply Reaper's Mark. Li Ming's down bot.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get hit by that again, anyway. So, and for everyone who's been asking for Team LE games, by the way, we will be having more Team LE games later on this week too.
Yep.
At some point, it's sort of been like not really all that great of a week to record for everybody.
E3 is very difficult, and
yeah, doing some decent damage there on Thrall.
I'm gonna push him back a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up here and mess with Li Ming for a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Looks like,
there's Thrall.
Yeah.
He's Raid Strike on top of Thrall as well. Now I also use Soul Rip. Doesn't really seem like it does that much damage so far. Extract the souls, healing. Ooh, I got Wraithmark. I've got
I gotta pull
Raid
back
Strike
a
on
little
top
bit.
of Li Ming. Oh God. Okay, so apparently I cannot use Fear the Reaper as a Tassadar like type of escape. Pass through other units. Yeah, so he doesn't actually phase through existence. He can still be crowd controlled if you use Fear the Reaper. That's good to know. Bonus damage to enemy heroes. I like that. All right. Well, right now Asmodee is going up on top, pretty much uncontested, and we've been keeping them busy in the mid here.
As long as we got something going, I'll take it.
Yep. We're not that far behind on the turn-ins either, though they do have 39 gems. You see Malthael right next to you.
Yep. Backing up.
What is the range on Soul Rip? It seems like it's really short.
They're turning in.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm gonna die.
Wow, I got rooted by that, huh? Oh, you can actually... Okay, so you can spam Soul Rip. That's good to know.
They're really trying to get that final push in.
I gotta use Fear the Reaper to get out of the way. Okay, so you can actually spam your Q ability for Malthael. That's good. That's really good to know. They actually got the turn in. I don't know what Asmodee was doing.
He's just walking it over.
He could have just thrown down a. He could have just thrown a dunk.
That's what I was thinking he was going to do.
It's the first turn in at 6 minutes, which is it's kind of a long time for no one to get a turn in. Grab these over here. I guess we're going to defend the middle one first here. Watch out for Li Ming going around the side. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, I just lost all my gems up there, Mathis.
Damn it.
They do have their level 10s, by the way, so be careful.
Yeah.
Let me look at Malthael's heroics, actually. Tormented Souls. 20 hour, or 20 armor, or at least a Torrent of Souls. The Last Rites. Oh, yeah. That's what Last Rites is. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely have to go for that. I'll head up top, meet you at the Web Weaver.
Okay.
Yeah, so that wasn't too bad.
I'm going to go Devouring Maw, I think, on this one. Woo!
Okay. Yeah, so that little dark cloud effect that you see right there, that's me spamming my Q ability.
Oh, okay.
And but I can only use it when someone who has Reaper's Mark is within range. Gonna catch up to her. Got her.
His Malthael's coming up your way.
Yeah, I see him. Thank you. Much appreciated.
No problem.
All right. I'm starting to get a little bit of an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing here. Kerrigan, I gotta say, seems like a pretty hard counter to Malthael.
Yeah, she's been having a
they can land that combo.
Conquest begins.
Malthael's coming around the left side here.
See if I can get some pushes in then.
There we go. I get a decent amount of healing here from my Soul Rip as well. Oh, they're going after Li Ming, going down to the mid. Backing up, backing up.
Same.
Butcher screwed.
Wait, they got the turn in?
Yes.
Shit.
Still just backing up.
Damn, man.
All right. Well, after 9.5 minutes, we've caught up in levels. It's 4-11. I've not done a whole lot of damage, but I'm still getting used to Malthael. Starting to get an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing, though, which is always good. We've got to shut down this Kerrigan, though.
Yeah, Kerrigan is running amok.
Tap the fountain here. Oh, don't get hit by that. There we go. Wow, Soul Rip does a lot of damage. All right, gonna hit up top. Go on to Zebo.
Okay.
If you get up here. Actually, Thrall is a little bit easier to go for. There we go. Still going after Scrub Zebo over here.
Yep.
Oh, you're so done to Zebo. Oh, he used Ice Block. There we go. The Butcher died.
Good Christ.
Inevitable End goes Unstoppable. Ooh. Unstoppable, that would allow me to get away from Kerrigan.
See if I can get a turn in here.
Go for Inevitable End. Yeah. I'm gonna regen real quick. I'll be right there. It goes Unstoppable, but removes all active Reaper's Mark. That's okay.
It looks like what's his face is gonna get it.
Malthael's down bottom. Or Adlan got it. Okay, cool. Run, Zool! Alright, Mathis. It's time to start turning this one around here.
I'm ready, man.
We still have our mid fort up. Ooh, that's a lot of Reaper's Marks
Oh,
there.
Jesus. I got 3 in there, but I died in the process. Ugh.
Don't ask me how I got out of there alive.
Glad you did.
I don't know where, oh, Butcher's down bottom. Okay, yeah, he's pushing with that wave. We should go up top and, actually, we should go help Butcher down bottom.
I will be up in 5 seconds.
Alright.
Butcher is getting surrounded.
Alright.
Butcher is done.
Oh, I killed Li Ming with the Last Rites. Last Rites, by the way, is just it's a 2-second countdown, and then it does 50% of their damage for Malthael's heroic. So if I've got him like within X heat range, I'm gonna use it. Are they going mid again? All right, we should be able to finish bottom down here. God. Zool and Butcher coming down here. I don't know where Li Ming is. Alright, I'm going to try to turn in these 15 gems real quick.
Okay.
If you want to... Nice. Get the Zebro Duncan stand. Nice ice block by Nazebo to stop the stop Reaper's Mark. He's still going to die anyway, though. He should die anyway. He didn't die.
Got him, I got him.
Watch yourself.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to lead Kerrigan away from you.
It's fine. Nothing I can do.
Alright. Well, I did get the turn in with the 15, but that was the only one that we got.
Oh boy, what a rough go.
18 to 9 or 8 to 19 right now. My dyslexia is showing today. I don't know. It seemed. I feel like the range on Reaper's Mark is a little bit wonky. To be fair, we are going up against a comp that's extremely melee not friendly.
Yeah.
With the roots that they've got with Kerrigan and Thrall, thank God I got inevitable end. Yeah, so Malthael I can make myself unstoppable, which is nice against this comp because we also have the roots from Thrall.
I'm here. Don't worry.
All right, well, it's going to be a while before we're able to do anything here.
Trying to slow him down.
So I did take Soul Collector, which is going to increase the amount of range that I can use for my Soul Rip, the Q ability, which is nice. Which is going hard on Malthael. I did use Last Rites on him as well. Oh man, that damage on Li Ming. Wow. Malthael's down. Thrall's down.
I died.
I'm trying to get to your... Alright, I got some of your gems, not all of them though. Wow, that damage on Li Ming though that I was able to get after Wraith Strike is just huge.
Do you like him so far?
I don't know. That's my best answer. I don't know. Come after me, Kerrigan. Get a Hearth back. He plays sort of like old school Illidan in a way, but not as fluid. The healing that he gets from Soul Rip is pretty impressive though, and I've got to say Wraith Strike does a ton of damage. The only thing that it seems like Malthael doesn't really click yet for me is how to fight during a team fight, because positioning is going to be extremely important for him. But the problem with Wraith Strike is that because you get teleported to the hero that you use it on, it's going to force you to get into a pretty nasty position, which is the reason why I took some defensive talents here. They might be in the smoke. Be careful. Okay. It definitely seems like he's more of a solo lane pushing hero though, like sort of like a bully. That sustain that he has with Soul Rip is pretty impressive. Back on up here. Yes, Butcher. I see them. There we go. I still have not gotten. I've almost gotten the level 1 quest or level 3, 4, whatever quest talent. See, permanently increase the duration by 2 seconds. Okay. I need to get some mobs to Reaper's Mark here, so I can heal up. There we go. There we go. It's a nice little bit of healing there.
Yeah, they've got 20.
Okay. Yeah, we should definitely try to spread out or get a kill here. Going for a team fight's not really all the smartest idea. I'm gonna split and go down to bot.
Okay.
Just to help us get to 20. Don't engage.
Yeah, I don't want to engage. I might push top.
We're about to have 20. We can't really go past like that much further past the midway point in any lane right now.
Damn it.
Because they know that we know they have 20. So it's their job right now. Where the enemy teams were screwing up and where they did screw up is that they didn't take advantage of the fact that they had the talent gap, and it's their responsibility to force a fight. They weren't able to do that, so that's good on us. Let's see, Death Stride leaves a trail. Ooh, that's pretty neat. No one can stop death. Last Rites heals. Yeah, let's go for Last Rites heal. Why not? All right, going in, going in.
Missed. Whiffed super hard on that.
Oh, I got Thrall.
Ah, fucking Li Ming just finished me off.
Yeah.
Ooh, clean up. Woo. Oh, they've only got Nazebo left, so if you got gems, turn them in.
Yeah, I've got 14 gems. Yeah, you guys started the boss. Yes, Butcher. That's where the boss is. You found it. We're gonna lose our middle fort. They didn't pull it. That's what you guys are supposed to do. You guys over here spam clicking the boss like you're gonna pull it, so I turned it in, and they didn't get it. You gotta touch it to stop them from despawning. So for those of you who don't know what just happened there, whenever the map objective activates on Tomb of the Spider Queen, all the camps disappear. But if you've aggroed the camp before the turn-in, the camp will persist, and you can combine it for a push.
Right.
And you'd think with all the spam clicking that they were doing on the
they were
boss,
going to pull it.
And the fact that Zool and Asmodan were up there, they would have gotten it, but apparently not. What was I thinking? Get old solo queue silliness, or duo queue silliness, and killiness. Oh, Zool's going to die. I'm coming, Zool. Accidentally used my unstoppable. It's all right. We did get a keep, though, so it's not a complete and total loss. Yes, Butcher. I'm aware
He's
that
very
there's a
ping
team right
happy.
there. I am aware that there's a team there. 19 minutes down, 15 to 23. It's going to take me, I think, if I get another game or two as Malthael, I think I'm going to have it pretty much down. Now that I have an idea of that he's not an in-your-face brawler. He is a sort of like a pokey melee assassin, and then when you go in for the kill, I tell you what, I think the comparison that I made for Illidan is a little bit misguided. I would say he plays a lot more like Greymane.
I have not played like any Greymane, so I don't really know.
Greymane is fantastic. Greymane is a really good hero. But Malthael feels like you're playing the Q build for Greymane, which is basically the bartender build, where you poke with his Q, and then you go in. You only go into Worgen form after you get them towards like lethal HP here. Yeah, we're gonna bait this. Oh man, that's gonna be huge. Gonna use like Kerrigan, gonna use everything on here. We're just still fighting and fighting and fighting. That freaking maw stuck me next to the gargantuan.
Get me out of there,
bro. I
die.
can't hit him. Oh, he got the ice block. What is Asmodan doing? All right.
Cleaning up, I guess. He's the only one left alive, so I guess we technically won?
Yeah, I shouldn't have died there, though. But if Asmodan was fighting Nazebo, I may have been able to stay alive. It's not Asmodan's fault that I died, but
where's he going to go is the question.
Well, he's got to push down a fort here. With the enemy team completely down, he can't solo the boss.
Right.
But he can definitely... Well, I think he should be going either for the bottom fort or turning in gems right now. Keep, rather. Because the bottom keep is pretty low, although it looks like his minions aren't going to be able to take it out. So, I mean, you know, Mathis says 8 deaths.
Yeah, I'm getting
10 deaths.
Getting my crap pushed in this game. Super hard.
Hey, you haven't died as much as the Butcher.
I mean, that's true.
You're not spam ping happy over there. I've actually done more damage than the enemy team's Malthael, so I'm gonna take that as a victory.
And he's level 970 whatever.
Yeah. Will you help me take this night camp?
Where are you? Yep, on my way.
Actually, Zool's gonna help me take it. Okay, well if they're gonna do that, let's go to the Siege Giants down bot. We can apply pressure on the lanes that don't have a keep. Thrall's coming down. Nope, he's going back up top. So yeah, I would say my first impressions of Malthael, they're pretty good. Now that I have a little bit of a better idea of how he's supposed to be played, I can see myself wanting to get a little bit better with him. I'll graduate from my plebeian horse to a actual mount. Oh man, Butcher's going hardcore here. There's Kerrigan. I'm gonna go after oh, that maw.
Well,
right, Kerrigan's done. Going after Thrall. Got him.
Good.
That should be it. Yeah, let's get this night camp and end it.
Holy crap. I thought for sure we were done.
Oh no, dude. We Kerrigan was about the only threat there other than Li Ming. She went in with Maelstrom way too early. And that was after the Butcher had already sniped him. Last rights on Li Ming. Oh, she just got in the way. Oh, if she had not gotten in the fountain there, man, that would have been an easy kill. So final total gonna be 24 to 28. GG. Malthael seems pretty darn good, but I've got to get used to him. So I'm going to get this video out as soon as possible. Again, thank you all very much for the patience. Obviously, with a brand new hero, it takes a little bit longer to get into the queues and stuff. And make sure you go check out Mathis down below as well. If you want to see more Team LE stuff, make sure you let us know by clicking that subscribe button along with the like button, comment, all that kind of good stuff. And of course, we will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.
Goodbye.